What up, player? Remember, fornication is better than masturbation. You're watching Simple Tips by Simple Pickup. It's that time of year again. Summer's over, classes are beginning, and if you're lucky enough to live in California, girls are wearing practically nothing walking around campus. So we all go to school to learn, but let's be honest here. A huge chunk of classes are a complete waste of time, and you just have to show up for the sake of showing up. So what better way to spend your time than trying to figure out how to have a study session with that cute girl in the third row? Let's get started. The first few days of class are always really awkward. Everyone's quiet and nervous. Being quiet and nervous is fucking easy. That's why everyone does it. What's more challenging is putting yourself out there. So what you want to do is separate yourself from all the other nervous people in class. And the truth is, most guys are boring, especially in class. So your goal should be to be memorable. In fact, that's my goal and mission in life. I want to be memorable to the people that I meet. Since it's the first few days of class, get there a couple minutes early. Find the cutest girl, sit right next to her. Now you might be thinking, Jesse, isn't that weird as fuck? Yes, it can be weird as fuck. If you sit down right next to her and don't say something immediately, she'll think you're a creep. So the second you sit down, say something to her. I have a pretty sarcastic, dry sense of humor, so I use that to my advantage. Back when I was in school, one of my favorite things to do would be to sit next to a cute girl, look at her and say, I'm gonna cheat off you, okay? And then she laughs, I smile, and the ice is broken. Simple as that. And just because I say that doesn't mean you should use that exact line and then expect a blowjob under your desk. Think about who you are and what you find funny. If you find something funny, she'll find it funny too. Meeting girls in class is about as easy as it gets if you don't act like a complete pussy. I know a lot of guys that will try to be safe and weasel their way into a girl's life, and that doesn't work. An example is they'll sit down next to her and ask her for a pen, even though they don't need a pen, they just want to get the conversation started. So they'll be like, hey, can I borrow a pen? Do you think that asking a girl for a pen is going to show her who you are? Of course not. It's going to show her that you're too scared to actually talk to her, so you're asking her for a fucking pen. Be memorable. Pens are not memorable. Think about it this way. When you do things to be less awkward, like asking for a pen, it actually comes across as way more awkward. Girls aren't dumb. They usually know that you're flirting with them. And if you do things passively, expect nothing to happen. Here are a few examples of things guys will do passively in order to be less awkward, but in reality, it's way more awkward. One thing they will do is they will ask a fake question like, was there homework last night? Or, can I have a pen? Another thing they'll do is they'll leave a one-seat gap between themselves and the girl in attempt to be less weird, but in reality, that's way more weird. Just fucking sit next to her. Okay, I'm gonna do you guys a huge favor. I'm gonna show you one of my secret moves that I used back in the day in class all the time. And this actually worked so well and so consistently that I never told anyone about it because I didn't want them stealing my moves. But I'm not in school anymore, so fuck it. Hopefully this gets a lot of you guys laid. And if it does, I want you to thank me. Remember what I said about being memorable? Think back to your childhood when you would pass notes to your friends. How much fun was that? Guess what? It's still fun. And trust me, there are not a lot of guys that have the balls to do this to a girl. It would take me way too long to show and explain everything to you, so what I did was I wrote an article and I put it on our site. And this article has pictures of the actual passing of notes conversation I had with a cute girl in class. The link is in the description. And use this information wisely, because like I said, it works really well. Like really, really, really well. I still can't believe I'm giving this away. Anyway, check it out. We're gonna be posting up new articles on our site every single Wednesday, so be sure to bookmark it. And if you guys like it, make sure to comment on the actual article itself. We want to hear your thoughts. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, next time you're in class, be memorable. I'm envious of all you guys that are still in school because it is the best place to meet girls. If you guys want us to go into more detail about how to meet girls in class and school, let us know in the comments because this is just scratching the surface, and if you guys are interested, we'll do a part 2. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel because if you don't, we're gonna stop helping you get laid.